Hi guys, ctrygirl555 here, Tina. It is January the 2nd, 2013, day 155 of my Take It Back. Day 100 of no soda. Day 26 of no coffee. Day 10 of no eating after 10 p.m. And also day 10 of my second goal, which is to incorporate more water, 4 pints of more. Actually coming to you today, no weigh-in, as I did that yesterday. As you see, my weight was 273.2. It made me down from my last weigh-in of 2 weeks ago, 154.6 of 11.4 pounds, which is not bad in 2 weeks, considering I went up 14.6 pounds in just 2 weeks. So, yeah. In line with my in-body focus, which is my number 5 goal of losing 40 pounds in 6 months, I've got a tool here that I've attached to that in-body focus goal of losing 40 pounds. One of the tools that I'll be using to help me achieve that goal. I know we always think about getting on the weigh scale and weighing ourselves, and we keep that scale handy in a nice place, somewhere easy to pull out, easy to get on and weigh ourselves. But do we think about the other scale that's important to us? And this is that scale. It's just a weight scale. And it is a food weighing scale. As you can see, my bowl, this is my bowl that I normally eat out of. Normally I would just fill this bowl and have it. But in line with portion control and weighing, you have to zero this bowl out, and then you have to fill it with what you want. Here I have a product that I've been trying for breakfast. Today's my first day of trying it. It's just Kellogg's Fruit and Fiber. As we see here, each 40 gram serving is equal to 152 calories. Now, how many of you out there would just pour this in a bowl, call it your serving, say, oh, I had 152 calories, and go on? I would. Would I pour that much? No. That's 40 calories. 40 grams, sorry. Would I pour that much? Nope. I'd fill this bowl right up. I'd fill this bowl right up to there. So that is a full bowl serving for me. And then I would look here and I would think, 120 grams. You know, honestly, I would not even think about that. But in this bowl is how many servings? 3. 3 servings of 152 calories in that bowl. So I'd take that bowl, and I wouldn't even be using a scale. I'd just take that bowl and I'd fill it with milk. And I'd call that milk that I put in that bowl a cup, which I know is not a cup. Actually, to cover that cereal would take at least 200 to 250 milliliters of milk, skim milk. 200 milliliters of milk is 295 calories. So, to be honest, I'd fill that bowl with cereal just like it is and call it one serving, looking on the box, and I know a million people out there will do the same thing. They'd say 152 calories for cereal, and they'd say 1 cup of milk and go 80 calories. So they've only had 232 calories, and they're off down the street thinking they had a good breakfast. When in fact, this bowl of cereal is 120 calories by itself, 120 grams in weight by itself, and that's 3 servings in the bowl. Then when you top it with milk, you'll have 200 to 250 milliliters, and a 200 milliliter serving, which is what I would have to cover that, is 295 calories. So a total of 751 calories for that bowl of cereal. 751 calories for that bowl of cereal. Now I'm on a 1,770 caloric intake diet a day, and I do Weight Watchers. And I'm always mindful of my calories, whether I have been sick, which I have, not been exercising, whatever. I still know my caloric intake. And what helped me get through 2012 is knowing this, using that scale. So I'm going to bring that scale to weigh my portions on over into 2013 for me, in part of my in-body focus, in order for me to get where I want to be. And if you're in America, you could buy a scale like that for probably $6 to $8 offline. Here, that one costs about 20 pounds. 2 of the items that I call my tools are a blender and a weigh scale. And when I went to America last year and stayed 9 months, those were 2 of the tools that I had used to get me through the ups and downs of my 100-pound weight loss. Every single time I turned around, I was back to that. It's a tool that you can't leap away from, unless you have bought all of your dishes in 1/2 cup servings. You know exactly the portion. If you've got sliced chicken or shrimp, you know by eye exactly what goes in those dishes. So it's what to eat. You can use your hand to measure, or a deck of cards size to measure your chicken, fish, or those lean proteins that you need to eat. But somewhere along the way, we falter, and our eyes don't register with our tummy, especially if you're a food addict, as I am, and your eyes are always seeing more, as in bigger portions, as the right way to go. I have to have more, and I have to see an abundance of food in order for me to be full. And how many of you are out there like that? You have to have a quantity of something in order to be full. It's not just about the eating, because I've actually had this bowl of cereal this morning for breakfast. I've actually done the calories on it with the milk, weighed the milk. I purposely weighed the bowl. I weighed the cereal out. I'm going to pour the cereal back in. But I purposely done that to see exactly down to the decimal how many calories that I took in one meal, which normally I already know by the package and everything. But when doing cereal, it's a little more difficult, and a lot of people kind of put that tool that is the tool that helps portion control, they kind of put it to the side. And I do very often put it to the side. And so, just to stay in line with my in-body focus, I'm bringing that tool back out. I've cleaned it today, and I've brought it to the table to weigh everything that I eat. Most packages, if you cannot read them, they all say 1 serving size. It'll say it in grams. It'll say it in ounces. It'll tell you on the package how many servings is in the container. If you buy something frozen, it might say this feeds 5, this feeds 6, this feeds 9. And so you have to estimate out how many portions is in that. And the best way to do that is just take the full package, net weight, and then divide how many portions it says into that. And so you know exactly what the weight of your food is that you're going to be eating. And you just take your scale and you weigh it up that way. It's simple. But something so simple can be so easy to push aside when when we're on this journey and we're trying to make cuts here and there and everywhere to see where we need to be with our eating. So I need to reemphasize how important it is to use a scale. Not the weight scale that you want to get on every week. You see how important that one is. But the food scale, in order to portion control and keep yourself in tune. Now I could just go on and I could say to myself, you know, the box says 152 calories. It's 80 calories for a cup of milk. That's what I had, and go on. That'd be lying to myself. Completely lying to myself if I did that. And I am the only person that's going to lose out at the end of the week when I get on the big scale and think, oh, I've done so good. I eat only 3 meals. You know, they were in my favorite bowl. I know that I didn't overeat and stuff like that. And get on the scale and you didn't lose any weight. And then you're trying to think, oh gosh, what did I do? When in fact, you already know what you did, and you just, you know, failed to see the truth. So that's what today's vlog is about. How to take responsibility of your tools that you have control over. You have control over what you put into your mouth. You have control over how you bite it and write it. You have control over those calories that go in, how your portion control is going. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. How innocent a little bowl of cereal that says fruit and fiber, that's supposed to be a really healthy breakfast, can get out of portion control. Other things that can go with that, if you use a cup or a half cup serving dish, just, you know, weigh the bowl, put your food in it, especially if it's a food that you're going to eat every day. This is not a food that I would eat every day, because I would normally have what's to eye when I come in over here, like eggs or something like that, you know, that's higher protein. But now and again you have to get up in a rush. And I can't go out of the house without eating breakfast. Not anymore, because I'm diabetic. So you have to keep in control of what goes in your mouth and take a closer look at those portions, how many calories is in each portion, and how many of those portions you consume. Alright guys, God bless you. Peace, peace out. That's how we roll. God bless you. I'll pray for you in hopes that you pray for me. Do something for yourself today so you can do something for someone else tomorrow, or do something for someone else today so you can do something for yourself tomorrow. Ta-da, guys.